it is a big deal, so you should have a lot of pride in what you're doing here today, all right?
Yes, sir.
To the family members that are here, thank you for your support as well. All right, y'all shipping out today. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
All right, go back to parade rest so you can relax a little bit. How many of you did I swear you in once before? Okay, good number of you. Talk about history in that ceremony, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you do what I told you to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for those of you that actually did what I told them to do you understand what I was talking about?
Yes, sir.
Were you glad that you did it?
Yes, sir.
All right, for those of you that didn't do it, I'm going to be telling you to do it again. And for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm about to explain it to you. There was something in the Air Force that I noticed was a problem. And when I talked to my friends in the other services, it was a problem in theirs as well. And it was typically the younger generation that I saw that had this problem. And the problem I'm talking about is the younger generation typically doesn't know a lot about history. So I asked everybody to do is learn about the history of the branch they decided to join. So I'm talking about the famous people, the famous battles, the events that shaped their branch into what it is today. The reason is, it's going to instill a little bit of pride in them, in the branch they decided to join. Because in your eyes, you're all joining the greatest branch in the United States military, correct?
Yes, sir.
So then you all disagree with me when I tell you the United States Air Force is the greatest branch in the United States military, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and that's what I want to hear. I want you to disagree with me, because you're all joining the Navy, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I want you to disagree with me. If I stood up here as an Air Force officer and didn't tell you the Air Force was the greatest, you'd look at me kind of funny, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, you don't have to worry about those words ever coming out of my mouth, because I'm always going to tell you the Air Force is the greatest. And you need to be the same way about the service that you chose. And by learning about the history and the heritage, it'll give you some more reasons why you should be proud. Now, I also told them to learn about the history of the other services, and the reason is you need to respect the other branches. We all bring something different to the fight, that's why we're separate. But while you're in the military, I guarantee you the other services are going to be making fun of the Navy. It's part of the fun and games of being in the military is joking back and forth with one another. So if you're not joking back with them, first of all, you're doing something wrong. Second of all, we're just going to keep making fun of the Navy anyway, so you might as well join in on the jokes and have a little bit of fun. But with that, don't take your jokes too far, and remember in the end, it's one team and one fight, and we're there for each other, all right?
Yes, sir.
So by learning about their history, you not only have a greater respect for what they do, but it also instills a little bit of pride in yourself and that you're serving your country. You need to be proud that you're serving. Be proud of the branch you chose. And I can honestly tell you, nobody that's serving in the military cares what branch you chose to serve in. It doesn't matter to us. We're all just glad that you chose to serve. So hopefully, I understand you'll all be going to basic training. You won't be able to do it there. You won't be able to do it until you're really done with your A school. But once you get done with that, I want you to learn about the history, because it is something that's important. I'm not just telling you to do it just to do it. So hopefully, for those of you I'm telling you to do this the second time, you actually do it this time, all right?
Yes, sir.
So, did you all get the job you wanted in the Navy?
Yes, sir.
Is that the honest answer?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, if you really didn't get the job you wanted, or if at some point in your career you want to try something different, you'll have that opportunity. But to get that opportunity, you have to be one of the best. So work hard, step out of your comfort zones, volunteer, get your education. These are all things that go together and will set you apart from your peers and will help you out in that process. But don't get discouraged if you try to change jobs, or you try to get to a certain assignment location you don't get it your first try. If you keep working hard, keep putting forth that effort, it will get noticed and good things are going to happen. When you have sustained excellence in your work, opportunities are going to open up for you that maybe you didn't know were there, and you actually end up liking better than what you thought you wanted. So don't get discouraged, just keep working hard, all right?
Yes, sir.
Now you all understand that every location you get stationed in the Navy is going to be the greatest on earth, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, glad you understand that. Some of the places you can get stationed, I'll be honest, they don't sound that great. However, wherever you go, there's going to be something unique to do there, so get out and have fun. You may never go back to these places ever again, so you need to take advantage of that. And even the locations that don't sound great, people come out of those assignments saying it was the greatest of their career, and it's because they make it that way. The military is all about what you make of it. So if you're just going to work and going home and that's all you're doing, you are not going to enjoy your time in the military. You need to get out and have a little bit of fun. There's no reason why in the military you shouldn't be enjoying your time in, all right?
Yes, sir.
Time goes by very quick as well. Before you know it, assignments and enlistments will be over. So what you need to do is whenever you find out where you're going, you need to get on the internet and see what there is to do there. Make a bucket list of things you want to do while you're there. And that list will really keep you on track so you make the most out of that assignment. Because like I said, you may never go back to these places ever again. So you need to take advantage of wherever the military ends up sending you, all right?
Yes, sir.
So last thing I want to talk to you about, it was something else that I noticed in the Air Force was a little bit of a problem. And it would be as I drive by the dorms where the young airmen lived. And as I drive by, I would see these really, really nice cars sitting out front of the dorms. And I could not understand why. They lived about 5 minutes away from where they worked. And I'm talking about a 5-minute walk. Couldn't understand it. What I'm telling you to do is start saving money. It's never too early. If you're living on base, you're obviously not paying for rent. not having some of those kind of expenditures. So just be smart with it. Start saving. I'm not telling you not to have fun and spend a little bit of money on yourself, because obviously I told you need to enjoy your time in the military. But be smart about it. How many of you in here have bought a car before? Okay, quite a few of you. When you went and bought a car, did you ask questions beforehand?
Yes, sir.
Did you have your parents help you out? Family member?
Sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, the reason I bring this up is there was an airman in my first assignment. We knew he was looking to get a new car. So our first sergeant said he would be willing to go out with him, even on a weekend, to make sure he gets the right car, make sure he gets a good loan, doesn't get in trouble doing something really stupid. Well, he decided not to listen to us. He ended up getting a 14% loan on his car. And as you can tell, those of you that haven't bought a car, that is absolutely ridiculous. I'm telling you to be smart. Ask questions. There's going to be senior enlisted and officers, but they're supposed to be there to help you out. Kind of be mentors to you. Take you under their wing. Don't be afraid to ask the questions. We're never going to look at you like you're stupid if you're asking questions dealing with your life or money. Because when stuff starts affecting your personal life, it ends up starting to affect work. It's not all about the mission. Even though, the end goal is to get the mission done, we take care of the people first. Because when you take care of the people, the mission gets taken care of just in itself. So don't be afraid to ask the questions. Ask them. Be smart with your money, but still have a little bit of fun. All right?
Yes, sir.
Are y'all ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
You've all written Articles 83, 85, and 86, correct?
Yes, sir.
Does anybody have any questions, reservations, or reluctance to enlist at this time?
No, sir.
Group, attention. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey
that I will obey
the orders
the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders
and the orders
of the officers
of the officers
appointed over me
appointed over me
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code
and the Uniform Code
of Military Justice.
of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You can drop your hands. Congratulations.